been on the road for a while now. We spent the first half of this year mostly in the western half of the United States. I didn't know that western Texas would have so many goats clamoring around in the wild. And yet, there they were, looking very much at home on those dusty, crumbling cliffs. And this sandy dog sitting in the sandy desert also looked surprisingly comfortable. I'm very interested in visiting the desert, but I do feel like I stick out almost as much as the desert sticks in. Everything has thorns. We spent quite a lot of time in these arid deserts of western Texas before heading further south to rainy Boca Chica. It was raining when we got there, and it was raining when we left. Those gray waves endlessly rolling into our little strip of beach. Sam, once again, is very comfortable. I like the beach as a place to visit. When it's time to go, I'm almost always ready to leave. Port Aransas was our route away from the beach. We spent the night at the port waiting to cross the ferry the next day. Back on the mainland, we followed this family of playful, flippery dolphins as far as we could up the channels until they took off. The desert of New Mexico was just as dusty and just as pokey, but with a bite in the air. There were the most amazing, colorful rainbow clouds, which made everything feel a little more magical. And Sam, happy everywhere. But this was not a place to stay. Joshua Tree in Southern California was very different from the other deserts we had been in. The rocks in Joshua Tree are different than the rocks anywhere else. The air is completely clear and cool. It really does feel a bit like visiting a different planet. If you follow the coast further north, you will get to this beach. Wild and untamed. We followed the tall trees further inland. We started to find an environment that felt much more like home. Clear rivers and very nice river shores for hunting rocks. This world is fully saturated. Magic pup, he is at home everywhere. Okay, but what if it gets better? When we emerged into this magical forest, it felt like I had found a portal to a world inside my own head. somehow both approachable and out of reach, with so many mossy little hollows and mysterious little streams where the water seems to run fast and slow at the same time. Everywhere you look, little nooks and crannies for climbing into. Turns out I'm a bottomless well of wanting to be in the trees. Who knows if that's nature or nurture? And this is a far cry from Ohio where I grew up, but to me it feels right. I am a tree person. I feel that anything could happen at any moment. There's something about the forest that matches the way that I think about life. All around, an unhurried cycle of growth and decay. A gentle juxtaposition. Things that are extremely large, extremely small, and somehow I feel that I just fit right in the middle of that. Most of us can think of places that feel more right for us than anywhere else. It's probably a blend of the places we grew up, but also the places that feel like they make the most sense for who we are. For me, it's places like this, misty and mossy and a little frightening, a place that feels like it can swallow you whole. Where I can feel so small and secure, but also wild. A participant in an environment that has existed long before me and will continue to exist after me. I get a chance to enjoy it and breathe the same air as these giants for a little bit. Forest has a spot just right for me. This is my biome. What's yours?